There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So up next, Tim Miller. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 0-2. And now 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. No score here in the second. Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Horton headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ryan Polly getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Reed at second with 2 down. Swung on, belted. Walker going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. And the pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Troy Gloss. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Lane Thomas. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Horton steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The first baseman,
Now, Kevin Youkilis. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so.
And now this is down for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 1-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. Out to center. Miller under it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Esteban Novoa. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
On the ground, Young fires to first on the run. Not in time. He legs it out.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And now, Brad Marks. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. It bangs off the wall.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's the right fielder, Pat O'Brien. 0 for 1 so far. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Matt Horton. Line drive, could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Around third. Number 4, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. Young with the throw to first. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed in. Back now at Oriole Park. And now Mike Cameron.
The center fielder, Mike
Pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is popped up. Gone. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it in for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, and now Tim Miller. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, out 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And that one is lifted in the air. Walker gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing.
Now the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-2 now. In the air, right side. O'Brien under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. That's in there. 0-1. In the air, out towards left center, and no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Now it's going to be Troy Gloss. That's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Walker leads off second with one gone in the inning. He goes down looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
And now Lane Thomas in there for strike one. And ball one.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Holly settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Esteban Novoa. And here it comes. In the air, left field, Holiday. Gliding to his right. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Mark Don. 1 for 2. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Youkilis moving under it.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Stepping in, Brad Marks. Line drive to short and caught.
The right fielder, number 19, Pat O'Brien.
So 2 down now, and here is Pat O'Brien. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. And welcome back. John Shammy with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Kevin Youkilis. Norman back to work.
Nope.
That's a little bit low.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seeing it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Popped in the air, left field, hauls it in for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And here is Matt Holliday. Lied out his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. And now it's 1-2. Just missed. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
The center fielder,
Mike
44.
Cameron digs in now. He popped out his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The pitch.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Out towards left center. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Horton.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first.
Oh.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tim Miller.
2 outs, base is empty. Tim Miller now at the plate. Miller measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2 down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the righty deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stock. Norman back to work. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That fires up the home crowd. His 11th of the year. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Michael Young. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one's in there. That's strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's to third. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Horton drifts towards it, leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Larry Walker. First pitch, and he just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
One out and a runner at second. Next offering misses. Now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and they sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Gloss can't hold up, and that's a strike. Young at second. Walker at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the DH, Lane Thomas. Going on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Righty reliever out of the pen, Adbert Alzolay.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here's the catcher, Jeremy Reed. This guy with light tower power.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity and that doesn't happen by accident.
Right-hander kick steals to third. Gloss gets it to first. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Brian Holly. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Activity in the bullpen. Genesis Cabrera, the left-hander, up and throwing. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Out to short. Young on the run, throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now at the plate, Esteban Novoa. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's outside. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals in the dirt. Piazza gets it to first. That's out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Kevin Youkilis. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 1-1. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Holly snags it on the run.
Selected number 5, Matt Holliday.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. The pitch. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Camryn. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season. As you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And he deals. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Relay throw to third, the tag out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
At the belt and fires. And that misses off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Genesis Cabrera preparing to come on if needed. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 19.
Pat O'Brien getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Horton.
And now the first baseman, Matt Horton. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw is wild and it gets away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
The batter, number 4.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Can't get there, base hit. O'Brien rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So they bring on the veteran Kendall Graveman, on for the 30th time this year. Tim Miller will hit next. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
You'll one. Slice down the right side. The 0-2. Way outside, and it gets away. He's in there. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. So up next, Jeremy Reed. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Now the left fielder, Brian Pollard.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that fourth time and do damage because he's that good.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Horton, the runner at third. Reed on at first with 2 down. Out towards right center field. Cameron on the move, racing to his left. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Cats. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyson Scott.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Young. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Piazza stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Walker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Slings it across, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, Esteban Novoa.
Esteban Novoa.
Graveman back to work. Left field, Holiday should have this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Mark Gahn digs in now. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. At the plate, Brad Marks. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. In the air out towards right center. Walker sizes this one up. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the third out. So they go quietly there. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the ninth on deck. The Cats on top here, 5-2. Rocky Dip gets the call from the pen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Gloss, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Flips the corner, and a count even at 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. His third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Lane Thomas now at the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Euclid in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Tosses to first. And they're down to their last out.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Base knock right field. Thomas around third. The tag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cameron in the box now. No balls and a strike.
just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Cats racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Eagles 5-3. The Falcons swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the Kings 9-5. The Black Cats sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the Quakes 6-2. The Lumberjacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Threshers 6-5. The Buffaloes put up 16 hits on the day as they got the extra innings victory over the Mustangs 12-11. The Posse combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Dragons 5-2. The Cavalry put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Swords 11-7. The Aces grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the Bandits 6-3. The Waves nabbed the win against the Scorpions 7-5. The Rebels launched 3 home runs as they toppled the Bears 14-5. The Bulldogs got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the Cowboys 4-3. The Bandits grabbed the win over the Pioneers 5-1. The Greyhounds totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3. The Redbirds got the best of the Waves 4-1. The Suns pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Stars 6-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Play ball. Three. Ball 4. Take your base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Adverts Alzolay.
Three.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Now on the bump, Ronaldo Lopez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Tim Miller. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track. That first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Genesis Cabrera getting ready to go. Now fly ball to right center. Walker has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The next to hit takes ball 1. And it's 1-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Tied at 4. And a curve misses outside. There's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ryan Polly up next. Back to work. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, you'll see another. Payoff pitch. Right side, down the line, and it's foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And here it comes. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the left fielder, Brian Collins. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, and that is that. And welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th.
The left fielder.
The left fielder, Matt Holliday. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lane.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
He's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next offering down in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
In the box now, take strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering way off the plate. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. When you strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Number 4 in position, and that ends the inning. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Esteban Devo. The right-hander back to work. The other way. And it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And it's second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the shortstop, Brad Marks. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. He's in there, and the winning run is 90 feet away with 2 out. Pat O'Brien, the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, go ahead run and scoring position. The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
Foul ball. Stays alive. Tied at 4. And that's too high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's ripped to right down the line. Into the corner, but foul. Two. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-4.
He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And this is Cabrera taking the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Horton. Here's a rocket out to left. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen it like a beach ball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Number 4 getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Now 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. inning over, and it could have been worse. And some drama here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Rocky Dip. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching.
The line to kick the pitch.
Dip.
Cameron stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's in there, and a count 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And strike two. The punch out there, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Bryson Stott. First pitch just misses. Dip is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. There's the strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
2-1 now. And that's in for a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down. Michael Young digs in now.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And that's in there for strike one.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. That hits the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hard hit, right side. On to first, ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shaw.